This is Sacha Stone.
I'm not one to proselytize or put out any philosophical or spiritual discipline or orientation, mostly because I feel that those are playing into the same old formatting and reformatting, where somebody deems themselves to have the roadmap and then sells the roadmap to others. We just get back into the same old blah blah of hierarchical systems and control mechanisms which don't serve our freedom and our emancipation, our enlightenment. I think emancipation and enlightenment have to be an instantaneous here and now phenomenon that each of us determined to step into once we've had enough of playing with Atlantean fire, so to speak. Atlantean in the tradition of control and power and so on. And the egoic expressions are a sort of echo of that, of the need to play with loud, bright things. The whole Luciferian complex that I speak about proliferates on the streets in suburbia all around the world, and that's shocking for most people to hear. Most people shuffling along to a synagogue or a mosque or a cathedral or a church do so ostensibly for the right reasons, but in real terms what's happening is an epic harvest of innocence, in a sense, of idolatry, of worship toward idols and icons and ideas and memes, doctrines, dogmas that are out there, placed out there, in order to enchant us in toward that false light and away from actualizing self. So my dictum that I speak to always comes back to that, to the need to be very present in the now and to own absolutely the entirety of the hologram that life presents to you in the now, and not to ever regard yourself as a victim of something or someone, ever. But to simply say, well, this is the state of play, this is the status quo, as my soul has projected into this continuum. Here I find a shitty upbringing, a good upbringing, a shitty marriage, a good marriage, whatever it is. But whatever it is geometrically precise to the calling of my soul on its journey towards self-realization, self-actualization. So when you get to that 0 point of owning the entire hologram, going, hang about, I'm not subject to anything. I'm not a victim of anything. Circumstance, culture, family, civilization. No. I simply am. And everything that is in perfect diametric geometry to the unresolved aspects of self. Let's say if I'm having a pretty shitty life, that's always going to indicate to me that there are aspects, deeply unresolved aspects, internally, so to speak, which I am then projecting that deficit, the karma, call it dharma, circumstance, relationship, events occur, which again are perfect mirrors to who and what I am in the now. So we can only ever unlock the predestined or fated path. We can change that. We can transmute and transcend it. But only once we own that everything that is absolutely perfect in the now to my soul's calling. Now, when I then bring back all the externalizations, meaning to say religious idolatry, the false light worship, the externalized iconography of society, of music, of culture, of intellectuality, of spirituality, everything that's projected external to self, I should reel back in to a very simple, still point, and then say, I am now going to enter regenesis. I'm going to become the progenitor, the catalyst of the highest patterns of perfection that I can cast into the field, into the hologram, and then begin that process.